Okay, so this is a row of displayed model funerary boats from ancient Egypt. Let me zoom in on one in a second. All right, so here's one of the boats up close. So these boats were actually found in Azuit, Egypt, but they're currently in Paris, France at the Louvre. The artist is unknown, but were obviously Egyptian. These are made of polychrome wood. These are actually somewhat models. I think the original wood of the boat is original, but some of the figures have been replaced. The period is obviously Egyptian. These are estimated to be about 2000 BC. Some relevance. These particular models were based from the what was recovered from Chancellor Nakhti's tomb, who was the chancellor of Azuit, Egypt, and were remodeled for the presentation in the Louvre. The funerary boats were believed to help transport the dead into the afterlife and help them keep their life of luxury when they were there, transport them around, things like that. It's unknown how long they took to create, but something interesting is that the crafting of the boats actually did mean pretty good wealth, because since trees didn't really grow in the desert, wood had to be shipped from other areas for the construction of the boats. And most figures who had these funerary boats had multiple of them left in the tomb. Yeah, for the most part, since they're made of wood, the boats that we've recovered have been, in not great shape. So these have been recovered well enough for people to be able to reconstruct them so accurately is kind of a big deal. They're typically depicted with about 4 rows of rowers and 1 guide, and they're depicted with great detail in the carving, these ones in particular. I can't tell if this one does, but a number of them have kind of awnings with intricate designs carved into them, again, to help the dead keep that life of luxury when they're in the afterlife. And so, yeah, I chose it because I thought that it was really different, considering that it's made of wood. There was a ton of Egyptian art in the Louvre, and it was really impressive. But I thought that these were really interesting because they're smaller pieces made of wood with a lot of intricate detail. And I was naturally curious about what they were used for. So, yeah.